cost. Here we are at this marina.
Hi, my name's Colin. I used to be a chief engineer on super yachts, but gave it all up to buy a hurricane-damaged Lagoon 450. My friends and I are fixing it up as we go, and are determined to circumnavigate the entire planet. So subscribe if you want some inspiration to live life to the fullest. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the things you did. So what are you waiting for?
So our friend Ilya has an Ultramar 51, a very, very, very fast catamaran. He, on the way here from Martinique, he was doing like 23 knots. So he's leaving Chichime, which is about 4 miles behind us, and we're going to the same place. So we're going to try sail quite well, see if we can beat him there, but the chances are very slim. Look out for a black boat coming up behind us and overtaking us in about 20 minutes. All right, let's put the jib out. Doing 5 knots. Not too much wind out here. Yeah. Just picked up speed. Whenever two sailboats are going in the same direction, I don't care who you are, it's always a race. You always want to be sailing to the best of your ability. And I love this shit. Just little tweaks in the sail. You get 0.1, 0.2 knots. Let's be honest, it's a race. Over a 7-mile race. It's, you know, a couple of minutes. These windows are epic. We were umming and ahhing about putting them in because otherwise we would have always had to do this. Now we're a knot. Just by tweaking the main sheet a little bit, picked up a knot. So now that we're sailing, I just noticed that the starboard engine wasn't going in and out of gear until it was at really high RPMs. So we're coming into a really tight anchorage here and we're all going to be lined up next to each other, tied to the trees. So I definitely want this engine coming in and out of gear. So while we're sailing nicely, I'm just going to go down and see what's happening as we come in and out of gear. But we're still in neutral right now, so this is still a race. Look at these little turds rolled down the back.
Duck.
Crusty nuggets. Lights leaking. There's water going straight onto the sail drive. We're watching this throttle control here. Go forward. That's it. It's hard to tell if that's spinning the prop or not. Neutral. Tell it to go forward. Go forward. Tell it to go forward. Forward. Okay, that looks a lot better. I just adjusted the travel of the gear shifter. I I feel like it was favoring the reverse a lot more. So when she went into reverse, it was pulling the lever back further than when we were going into forward. Don't know why I would have needed to adjust that because it's been working fine, but I feel a bit better about it. When she was clicking into forward, I could feel it really engaging.
Okay, so I made a poultice, sugar and soap, so that draws out, it's meant to, alcohol. This isn't good, I'm telling you.
It's not good.
No, it's like hospital type stuff, I think. Hey, you a doctor?
Okay. You have to guide me again where it is.
I don't think I need to show you where it is. It's pretty obvious.
Right in the crack.
Mm-hmm. Smiley face.
Oh wow, that's no good.
It burns.
It hurts?
Is it alcohol?
See?
Because it doesn't take much of a squeeze for something to come out of there. I don't even know if is it a good idea to give it some squeezing. Juice?
I'm scared of it.
What are you scared of? Of it?
Of squeezing it. I don't know
Oh
if it's...
shit. Why did it have to be there, eh?
All right, quick race update. We got 8 knots at 45 degrees to us now, apparent. So it's swung right round to the front. That's Ilya in the background there. I don't know if you can see him, but we're doing 4.2 knots and he's doing 4.6 knots. So we're sailing pretty damn good if you ask me. So he is gonna catch us eventually, but it's gonna take a while. Parlay sailing well. Maybe it's those new sugar scoops. With the big dog, the black mamba. Just gotta follow him. He runs aground, I got enough time to back down. The black mamba.
The Bailey's on ice already. Just having in a cup.
Go to the beach! Hey, Dan.
Stay down.
Black Mamba's doing it. The wind's predominantly from the northeast, so it's going to want to push us out. So we don't need a hell of a lot of anchor out. But I think we can get a nice spot right next to him. You need more line, Ben. Can you let out another 5 feet, and then can you throw them a line, please?
I don't want to jump.
What do you think of the spot?
Pretty sweet.
Oh, it's a long throw. Can he make it?
Go to the front.
Yeah, shall we go bow to bow?
Just go to the side, yeah?
Woohoo!
I do it, and then you tension how much, however you want.
Sure. This will just straighten us both out. And then we'll get one on the stern as well, Ilya, and just hold us both square. We got heaps of anchor out. Here we are. The only problem with doing this is that we're sheltered from the wind, so it is stinking hot. Cambombia.
Very shallow.
Shallow, like not even over your head.
Like, yeah, you can
120.
stand up. Probably not the smartest idea.
Ready?
I break my leg.
Morning everybody. It is New Year's Eve, December the 31st. We haven't done any boat work for about a week now and it has been incredible. We're all just chilling out, paddleboarding, kayaking, walking on the beach, playing a bit of music. It has been the most amazing week we've had this year. It really feels like we've just finally earned this bit of downtime after all of that hard work, and it feels great. So this morning we have a very special guest arriving to the boat. He has been in the Caribbean on the other side, and he flew into Panama yesterday, and at 5 a.m. this morning he left Panama City to catch a 4x4 taxi to Cati, which is a town inland from here. And soon he'll be in a lancha, which is a little speedboat, on his way to the boat. So, super excited about that. Who could it be? Stay. Eat your food. So this is quite interesting because I had what's called a carbuncle on my ass, and that is the definition is a cluster of boils, and I had that when we were in Martinique, and it was when I was sleeping in that cabin, and I had to have surgery on my ass, and they had to cut that thing out, and I had a hole like that big and that deep in my ass, and Tom over here might be developing the same thing, and I know exactly what it's like to go through that. So hopefully he has a different recovery than I did, because mine had to get cut.
I'm just waiting for my nurse now. Poor Lindsay.
Why, Lindsay? How did you?
Well, because all of you guys said no. And even like yesterday I put a poultice on it and it like exploded.
Speak of the devil.
Drove your shit. It's still there, but there was a lot. So that would allow the ointment to really penetrate on the skin.
Who's that, my friend? What? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Give me a fly. What's up, brother? Not much, how are you? I get to see you, mate. You too. This is Tom.
How's it going, mate?
Yeah, good, G.
How's it going? Jacob.
Jamie.
Nice to meet you.
Abby.
Hello,
Abby.
to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you. You've been eating well. I reckon it's a hamburger as a kid. Fucking hell.
Feel to be back.
Feels good.
He's currently making everyone some lunch.
And I had lots of rice because we're drinking today.
What are we making?
Literally just a bunch of veggies, some salami, and I don't know what other meat it is. Just throwing a bunch of stuff together to make sure everyone's tummies are nice and full before we start getting rowdy.
So you're back. You're back on the boat.
Yep, back. I got back, what, an hour ago. Had 3 cans since I've been back. I think it's only 12.
What's your plan? What are you doing here?
welcome back to Parlay, and we'll just go with it and see where we end up.
Way back.
My contract ran out on the boat that I was, the 82 foot that I was sailing on. And they're going to put it up on the hard for a while, so I was like, oh, I might as well leave.
Tell the
I'm
audience.
feeling good.
We get so many freaking comments about get Jamie back.
It's actually New Year's Eve, so it's like the best time to come back. And we're in San Blas. The boat hasn't been anywhere for like, what, 2 years?
What was it like being a captain?
No, it's good. Like, it was a really good experience. Learned a lot. Went through a lot of crazy stuff. Like, when you're in charge and everything goes to shit, you got to do something about it. And yeah, so, but no, it was really fun. Met a lot of really cool people. Had a lot of different people on the boat all the time. But yeah, it's good to be back. And
Go for a New Year's dive.